guys, welcome to the Maker's Notebook podcast number 39. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Stacy.
And you can find our information on the screen below. And we're a podcast about knitting, crocheting, and all the wonderful makes. We're coming back at you again.
Hey, look at us keeping up with the every 2 weeks thing.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Yay for us.
Yeah. No, we'll keep carrying on. I mean, not to say, I know for sure there's going to be a couple months where we can't do it twice in a month. Yeah. So, but we'll pretty much try to do it for the most part.
As much as we can,
Yeah, just 1 or 2 months probably, right?
Yeah.
I already know June
somewhere
and April, I think.
Yeah.
There's something that we may not be able to do. But anyway, we'll keep sharing as much as we can.
Yeah. We hope you find it enjoyable.
Yeah.
We enjoy sharing our makes with you guys and inspiring you and looking for inspiration and ideas from you guys as well. Love the dialogue back and forth.
Yeah, love all the comments. Welcome all new viewers. I noticed we have a few more subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the comments and the feedback. I'm making a log of the feedbacks with suggestions for video ideas. So keep them coming, guys, and we'll try to get to them, throughout the year.
Yeah. So, I'm going to start with what you're wearing.
What I'm wearing is the Love Note by Tincan Knits. It's made with Knothouse Yarns in her worsted weight color. This is my second version of Love Note, and I love it. I've made another version as well, which I can pop a picture here if I remember to do it. But this is I love the Love Note.
Yes.
I love this yarn. And we're gonna actually in this video talk about the makes we do not wear, or I mean we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But we tend not to wear them.
Yes, and there's reasons.
Yeah. But for the most part, most of my knits that I make, I do like to wear them, especially if they're like superwash yarns. But we'll get more into that. But anyway, that's what I'm wearing. Everybody knows about the Love Note. I don't even have to say too much about it. But if it's pretty easy to knit, I would say. It's a provisional cast on, if I remember correctly, with you work the lace and then you go down, right? I think. Yeah. And then you pick back up and you finish.
Yes.
The collar.
Yes. It's I think it's beginner friendly. I do think so. And it's very size inclusive. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they hit the nail on the head with this pattern. It's really, really wonderful to knit.
Yeah. I would knit it again.
Yes.
This is like one of my, I think a lot of people have said that on podcasts too. Like different vloggers, they've said that they would knit it again, and I totally agree. Yeah. So anyway, I knit mine, what is this, 3/4 sleeve?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just, this yarn is really nice. Next to skin. I mean, it's going to be 80 degrees here today.
Oh yeah, 85.
85 today, and we don't have an air condition, and I can still wear this in the house. Well, in the house. Going outside is a different story. But in the house, I can wear it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
I did not wear any of my makes because it's too warm.
Because Tracy has to come here in the heat.
Yeah. Even if I have the AC on, it's just like I'm boiling, right?
What it is, it's the humidity here. It's very humid. That's why I was going to blow dry my hair out, and then I saw that humidity. Yes. I felt it, and I'm like, oh no, that's like not a good idea.
Yeah. So it's just too warm to wear my makes. And I was looking at all my makes in my closet today. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to wear that. Oh my gosh, I want to wear. Oh my gosh, I want to wear that.
But that's the thing I was going to say. We have the makes we've made, and we don't wear them. We don't gravitate to them in the closet. But then there's the makes that we want to wear, but we can't really wear them too much because of the temperature here. It's very moderate.
Yes.
Rarely does it. I mean, it gets cold, right? Sometimes December, January, February.
Yes.
But this year, as probably everyone knows, has been the exception where we have all this strange weather. So anyway,
very strange.
Yeah. So
but I feel like a lot of the stuff we have, it's certain things I want to make, but I can't make because of, again, our temperatures here, right? So a lot of the bulky weight sweaters, Aran weight sweaters, we just can't wear them here, even if it's cold. It's like, our cold is different, I think.
It rarely gets to like 0 degrees.
Yeah.
Rarely. Maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe.
If that. Yeah. It was, back at Christmas, I think it was a cold snap for like a week, and, you know, the highs was, 30 degrees?
Yeah.
And people are freaking out because they're normally used to 50 degrees.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's the weather update. You know,
with the weather girls.
part of the neighborhood, part of the world. Anyway, so we don't have any finished objects, do you?
No,
I
haven't
think
had a chance.
We've agreed we don't have any finished objects. I might have had one, but I had to undo it, and I'll talk about it. So you want to get started?
Sure. Do we want to go work on whips?
Whip appeals. straight into it.
So guys, I saw Stacy wearing the shawl the other day. Is it Venezia?
By Locatelli.
Yeah, it looks so good on her. I was like, and she said it was a one skein. I think she showed it on the last podcast. And it's like, ooh, I have plenty of one skeins I want to use up in my stash because, you know, I got to take out the old and make way for the new. So I decided to cast on that, the Venezia Shawl by Locatelli. And originally, I don't know if some of you guys follow us on Instagram, but I posted one yesterday of what I started. And I started using it with Chelsea Luxe 801010 yarn, and the color was camo. And while I love Chelsea, it's in my bag here. While I love Chelsea, it's like I felt like the pattern was getting lost.
Okay.
I couldn't really see the
lace detail.
The lace detail, right? And it was kind of getting lost, and I was just like,
it's a little bit of lace, I guess.
Yeah. So I decided after I posted it on social media, I was like, I don't know if I like how that's coming out. So I took it, I undid it, and I casted it on using this yarn, which is EcoView Fiber, the Lepidary yarn, which is a 3-ply fingering weight yarn. And I mean, I made socks with this yarn once, and it's phenomenal, right? I love it. I gave it to my sister. I don't know how it's holding up, but anyway, yeah. So I decided to use this one, and the color is tourmaline.
Okay.
So anyway,
so it's like a nice little, I don't know, what do you say, peachy?
Yeah, it's like a peachy. I feel like spring is coming. So it's like peachy.
You can see Tracy's wheelhouse, right? Like,
I love neutral tones. I just love it. Yeah. It's like a salmon color, like I'm thinking.
I would say salmon. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I ripped it out, and I was feverishly knitting last night, and it's just like my kids are talking. It's like, everybody be quiet. I'm working on lace. Anybody else do that?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, be quiet.
Hush.
But anyway, I was trying to get further along, but this is as far as I got. So this is fun to work. If you like lace detail and you want to, you have a one skein project, this is it, as Stacy said last time. And can't wait to get going. I love it because the lace detail goes up on the edges, and then in the center it's like somewhat of a ribbon line.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to do that. Kind of cleanse my palette in between all these sweaters I'm knitting, because I'm knitting a lot of sweaters. And I know I said I wouldn't, I'll take a break from knitting shawls for a little while, but then I get sucked back in. Anybody else do that?
Yeah.
You get sucked back in?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's what I have been working on in the last few days, in addition to my other whips that I will show you. So some of the stuff you guys seen already, but I'll just show you quick updates as we get to them.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, we love one skein projects.
Yeah, and the size needle she called for is a size 7, but I'm such a tight knitter, I went up just one size just to be safe. I didn't swatch it or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I figured it would make a difference. Instead of it coming out tighter, make it come up a little bit looser. So I went up a size in needle, so I'm using a size 8.
Because I get this yarn is not really springy.
Yeah.
Like it's It's not superwash, right?
No, it's not superwash.
Yeah, so
it's merino wool.
Yeah,
and tencel.
Yeah,
so
shouldn't stretch out too much.
It shouldn't. So that's why I decided I'll just go up a needle size and see how that works out for me. So if not, I'm just gonna do it and do it again.
Talking about undo.
Oh gosh.
I did I'm doing the Sophie Shawl by Petite Knit. I'm using the Amano Wormy yarn that in the color 6005. It's like a fuchsia color. Here it is. US number 8 needles and I have 2 skeins of worsted.
Are you on the first skein?
So that's why I was like talking about having to undo. There's 3 sizes, and I wanted to knit the medium size, but then I realized when I got to the halfway point, like I finished the increases, I had enough yarn of 1 skein to just do the smallest size. I'll flash on the screen here the 3 pattern sizes. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I think I could only do the small size. So I'm thinking though, hey, I still had this much yarn left over of the 1 skein. I can continue until this runs out with the increases, and then the other skein just use it for decreases. Yeah, seems logical, right?
Yeah, but
no, I was running out of yarn.
Get out.
I was running out of yarn when I got to the decrease almost down here, down to the end.
So you undid it?
I had to. So I ripped it all back to the to the last increase.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting to decrease again. I'm like, let's not play that yarn chicken game.
Yeah, right. Stressful.
Maybe 1 skein had more than the other, who knows? But as far as yardage, that sometimes happens.
Right.
Or maybe I messed up in one of my decreases, maybe. Maybe I didn't decrease, or something went afoul. So anyway, just this morning I undid all the decrease section, and I started back with the first round of the first section to decrease. So this is what I have left of the first skein. And then I have the second skein there to get going on. I think this should work. I think it should be fine now. But yeah, just in case you knit it, just be conscientious about trying to customize it.
Yeah.
Everybody else has more sense than me, honestly.
It's like you're trying to make it work with what you have. Right?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was trying not to have any leftovers.
Right.
I didn't want any leftovers. Like I wanted to be
use it up as much as you can.
Done, and that's it. But no, the yarn won. And so anyway, so it's a quick knit. I'm just knitting this in the mornings when we try to catch up on various shows. After my son goes off to school, we have coffee and catch up on the news. And so I work on that. So Sophie Shawl, very quick knit. It would have been done for today had I not had that. Had I followed the pattern and not deviate. So that's that. Yeah, it's easy. So easy. Like
if you've done the mini.
Yeah, I don't even think. Do you need a pattern? Questions,
I see other people doing variations of it too.
Yeah, there's so many other types out there, right? Yeah. There's the favorite things. She has one.
Yeah.
So I want to try that favorite things one. But then again, as I was preparing for this podcast, with all the things I don't wear or want to wear and can't wear, I realized, so we'll talk about it when the time comes. But do I need another probably not. But do I need any more knitted wear? Probably not.
But we want to do it. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm trying to think, okay, maybe we can do some other projects like blankets, but how many of those can you have, right?
Exactly.
So then I guess this is when people start to knit for other people.
Yes. So I was thinking of knitting some sweaters for my girls, but it's like, I don't know. So it's like my daughter likes this one cable cardigan, and it's just like I sometimes struggle to get the sizing right for me. So to get it right for somebody else, it's like, woo, you know. So that's my concern about knitting for other people. Socks, I could do it all day long. Hats, I could do it all day long. But sweaters, I don't know. So anyway, yeah. I have.
We're drinking smoothies, right? I'm drinking a protein shake.
Yeah.
The recipe I follow for protein shakes is Be Well by Kelly. I've read her book and the whole eating thing, and you know, it's not basically you eliminate carbs in your diet for her. I don't completely eliminate carbs. I just don't have a lot of it. So anyway, she says to keep satiated, you need, I think it's 4 things, and I always forget the one thing, but it's the greens. You need vegetables, right? You need the fat, the protein, and there's one other thing. Maybe it's fiber.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but those 4 things will keep you satiated, so that you don't. Because the other thing about eating too is not snacking.
Yeah.
So you should. I eat 2 meals a day because I eat late, like I eat now for breakfast, which is about 11, and so I do like intermittent fasting. So I eat about 11, and technically I drink that. I shouldn't eat till dinner, but I tend to snack on popcorn. I like popcorn. But the thing is, once you start snacking, like you continue.
Yeah.
So it's best just
not to snack.
Not to snack. So just drink this, don't snack, and then eat dinner. And then I think, I don't know, for me, I've seen the weight come off.
Yeah.
So
that works for you.
Yeah.
See, I follow a similar plan, but I do it a little differently. I eat breakfast at 10 o'clock, and then I have a smoothie shake at like around 2 o'clock because I try to give myself a 4-hour window in between my meal. And then I'll have a dinner with my family like around 5:30 because I like to eat dinner at 5 o'clock, but then it's like I'm trying to stretch my window of eating to 3.5, 4 hours, and so I end up eating at 5:30. But once I have this smoothie, which I made up, and I have all those 4 components in there plus more, I feel like that keeps me full. I'm not snacking in between the day. Today I'm a little different, so I'm swapping it around. I'm doing a smoothie for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably have a small salad at 2 o'clock and then have my dinner. But I feel like that works for me.
Yeah. Everybody's different.
So,
is different.
We're sisters, and it's just like how that works for us is so different.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody's different. You got to find what works for you.
You have to find.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give our age, but we're
in spring chickens.
And it's taken us this long. It's even taken us this long to find hair products that works for our hair. So
hair products, face products. Yeah.
It takes it's a work in progress. Yeah. Hey, that's it. We're all works in progress.
Yeah,
life is work in progress, and one day we'll get it right.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile, love yourself. Right?
Yes, have fun and enjoy your life.
My husband and I were having a discussion about that. Like, while you're on this journey to better health, or whether it's weight loss or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, love yourself while you're on that journey wherever you are.
Yeah.
And
I think don't beat up yourself.
Don't. Yeah.
If you mess up. Like,
yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's learn and.
You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and we're all gonna make mistakes. And just I didn't do it right. I messed up, and I ate those I don't know,
right,
whatever snack.
Yeah,
and it's just like, oh, then you know what? I'm not gonna eat it the rest of the day.
Yeah, just adjust.
Yeah, and I give myself room to indulge at the holidays, special occasions.
Yeah,
whatever.
Of course.
So,
yeah. Well, friends, hanging out. Like we interact a lot with our neighbors.
Yeah.
Here and you leave room for that, right?
Yeah.
Because they always want to go out for dinner or, have us over or they come over for dinner. There's a lot of interaction going on. So I don't,
See, but that's the community part, right?
Yeah.
You're interacting with community and friends and you're building those relationships and those
which is also very helpful for your
your mental being.
Mental being.
Yeah, yes. Especially your brain health and everything, right?
Yeah.
So those are important. So in my mind, I think balance. Majority of the time you eat healthy and clean, and then,
yeah,
you have 80-90% of the time you eat healthy or clean, and the 10-20 you indulge, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you have that balance and you enjoy your life. You feel good, you look good, and why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my little spiel. Because I love everything healthy.
We don't talk about it a lot here on the podcast, but yeah, health is. We always think about it and try to improve upon it.
So I made up this smoothie, and I'm like, no, you have your own smoothie, but I bought you some. Taste this.
Yeah, she bought me one to taste test, so I can't wait to get on that.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm forever giving her ideas. It's like, here, try this. Yeah, eat this.
Yeah.
Eat this cake.
No, it's good. I learned a lot from Tracy, and I looked to her for a lot of nutrition advice. So
I made this blueberry pie the other day, and it's really healthy, and it's just like, I know. She said, "Hey, how come I haven't had no dessert lately?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'll make you something." So I'm like, "Yes, but I want it healthy."
I'm like, do it, but don't do it, because I don't want to have to eat it.
She was like, "I want it, but I want it healthy." I'm like, "I got you."
I know, but my husband was like, "Oh, I want a cake."
He likes blueberries.
Yeah. He loves the cakes. He loves my son and my husband love her cakes.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Anyway.
But I was like, blueberries, antioxidants, eat it.
Yeah. So, but the one recipe I'll put a link. I'll see if there's a link. If not, from the actual cookbook I use, if she doesn't have it, it's a Chandra.
Oh yeah,
it's a Chandra. I know Edible Thoughts she talks about. It's a Chandra's book as well.
I love her. Yeah.
She's a vegan cook.
Yeah, she's one of the trailblazers who she's a chef, and she's really made vegan food
tasty,
plant-based. And she's more on the side of vegan, eating clean. Well, I shouldn't say clean, but not eating the processed stuff. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And so it tastes good.
It tastes really good. Yeah. And so there's this one recipe we have on rotation almost every week, and it's a chickpea scramble. Yeah. Because I'm keeping my carbs low, I tend not to eat it. I eat it by itself. Yeah. Or unless I used to do it with gluten-free wraps, but now I don't do it anymore because it's all carb. Yeah. So I just eat it by itself. But my husband eats it with a tortilla wrap, but he's trying to limit his carbs too. So we're both now eating it without anything. But you could totally do that. You could eat it in a bowl, chickpea,
with avocado.
Yeah, there you go. You have your healthy fats in there, and you add some spinach as your greens.
And the protein. The chickpeas is the protein. Yeah. And the carb as well. Yeah. And then you have it with the avocado.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a balanced meal, and it should keep you full. Yeah.
So I'll see if Issa does not. She has an online. She has a website online, which I'll link here. If she doesn't have the chickpea scramble recipe on her online, I'll find another one that's comparable and link it to you for you guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of other bloggers out there that make healthy food, and they do eat animal-based protein, but they make it healthy in a sense that they keep the processed food down to a minimum. And I feel like as balance, right? I don't eat animal protein other than fish here and there, but if you eat that, it's like keeping it clean. Get a clean source get it from a clean source, and keep
Pearl Soho package came. Mailman just
go get it. Go get it. You have to unbox it. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just my spiel about eating healthy, whether you eat plant-based or not. Because in my mind, plant-based could include animal protein, but it's a clean source of protein. You get it from a clean market or from a clean vendor, and you eat clean food that's not processed, so very limited in processed. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I can't wait to see this. So you got it last week?
I ordered it with their sale.
Oh,
I'll show you guys.
I'm trying to be good because I'm, going to be traveling soon.
Oh, I was bad. Well, I wasn't that bad, honestly.
She's good.
But I went to Hearts on Fiber yesterday.
You got the yarn?
Yeah.
Let me see. I was thinking of going there after I leave here.
So she showed online. She got Barocco vintage sock.
Yes, that yarn is amazing.
It's perfect for gift nets.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, look at this color.
Oh, yeah.
It feels so soft. I'm like, this could be a sweater, honestly.
Yes, it can.
And then she had this on clearance, and I was like, I had to get it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I was planning to go there after I leave here.
It's Knit and Bro yarn. So.
Oh wow! Yes.
She had it for a good price, like half off.
She still have any?
One more.
Oh, no, I'm probably gone. No, but I was planning to go there after to get some sock yarn because I like Barocco.
Yeah.
I have some socks.
Perfect for gifts. It's so beautiful. Like, I feel like,
it is perfect for gifts, especially when it comes to maintenance of the yarn.
Yeah,
too.
Washable.
Yeah,
easy to care for.
Yeah, because I've noticed I have a pair of socks that's made with that yarn, and love it. Feels comfortable. I love wearing it. Anyway, enough about us jibber jabbering. All right, so I wanted to show you guys an update on my town sweater by Ozetta, and the body is complete. And I think I showed it last time on the podcast.
Fat. Ooh, this feels good too.
Doesn't it feel good? And the yarn is
buttery.
It is,
and it looks like butter because it's a light.
It is. It feels nice, right? It's a worsted weight yarn.
I love the color, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It has no. It's like a.
It's nothing I would have picked, but then I would wear it.
Yeah, remember I said last time on the last podcast I ordered the wrong color.
Yeah. Because
I was looking for yarn for another project, and I picked up the wrong color. Well, I ordered the wrong color.
I want to order this yarn.
You should.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so this is the town sweater by Ozetta, and the yarn is Plymouth worsted merino superwash, and the color is natural. Yeah. So my first time doing a folded over.
It's so beautiful. I love it. It's so rich.
It is, right? So the only thing I gotta do now is the sleeves. But I will say though, this is a bottom up sweater. And I said last time that I never did a bottom-up sweater, and I think I did by Andrea Mari. What sweater was that? I forgot the name of the sweater. If I could remember the name, where is it? Oh yeah, it's the Weekender. That's the one I believe is bottom-up. I think, if I remember correctly. But this one is bottom-up. But the only thing that was, I don't want to say it's annoying, but I was dreading it after was she had you, cut the yarn and, reattach it here and cut it again and reattach it. And it's just like, it was a lot to weave in. Just like, oh.
Yeah.
But, you get a beautiful product in the end. I mean, it's not fully done yet. But yeah. So,
it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I can't wait to wear it. It's the needle size I used was a size 9. And I didn't make any modifications at all. I just followed the pattern verbatim. And yeah, it looks really good. Well, I guess the only way I modified was I made it shorter than what she called for because this is a super wash.
Oh yeah, it'll stretch.
It will stretch out a lot. So I don't want that to be too big. So yeah. So I made it an inch shorter than what she called for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks good, I think.
Nice. I love it. I want to knit it.
But now I'm almost out of yarn, so I got to order more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah. But yeah.
Ask them if they can get it from the same lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Put it in the notes.
Okay.
They might be able to.
I'll do that. But that's what I update for my town sweater is. Yeah. It feels so nice and squishy, y'all. I like sweaters like this.
Me too. It's very squishy.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Plymouth.
Yeah. Okay. That's my update.
So I lied. I do have an FO. It's an eye pillow.
You made that?
So I went to get a massage, and the lady put one of these eye pillows on my eye, over my eye, to block out the light. Make it all relaxing, whatever. And I was like, ooh, where'd you get that? Because it totally blocked out the light. It's really nice. And she's like, oh, I ordered it from Etsy. And I was like, okay. So I go home and I look it up. I'm like, I can make this. So I'll put a link for the instructions here for you guys. But basically, I'll show you. and everything. So you make this pouch, right? They give you the measurements and everything. So you just make this pouch, right? Which is easy to sew up. And you fill it with, I use flaxseed and fresh lavender. Well, not fresh, dried lavender. So I made it. You could use other things, I think. I think quinoa. I can't remember, but the instructions will tell you. But anyway, I did some research, and people say you can use flaxseed and lavender or whatever, essential oils. So anyway, I use that here, and then you make this little pillowcase to put it in. So that way you can wash this, right?
And not have to get that
and
dirty.
not get this dirty.
Smart.
And I use rifle paper.
You had that in Stash?
I had it in Stash. Rifle paper fabric. I got it from Stash in Charlotte. It's a yarn shop that sells sewing supplies and fabrics. I had it for another project, which I'm thinking I'm not gonna do. Or even if I did it and I need more fabric, I'll just get some other type of fabric. I don't know. But I just wanted to use this fabric for this project. So anyway, you sew this too the same way, but you make but you fold over this piece here, so that way when you put the pillow in, oh, I have to fix that because my thing is tearing. But so it's like a pillowcase, you know, that it folds over the thing so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's the cutest.
It is so adorable.
Thing.
My birthday's coming up in a few months.
Are you like this?
FYI.
I had to go look for my sewing machine because I haven't used it since we moved here. But I'm like, this is good because there's this project, this dress, and I have to ask Katiusca, which at between these stitches, if it's okay to show a picture of her wearing this particular dress that I want.
She's gotten so good.
Yeah.
In the last year or two, and her stuff is just phenomenal.
Yeah, she whips them out fast too.
She
took the Ogden Cami, OGDEN, I'll put a link, and she made it into a dress. Wow. And I'm like, okay, I want to do that.
I just want to learn to make a skirt so I can wear some tops with them.
Yeah, I did that too. You start off like that. It's just,
I don't know how I can't sew straight to save my life. I've tried it many times and it's like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong.
You have to use a guide on the sewing machine.
I thought I had one, but I guess not.
Yes, and every sewing machine has it.
Yeah, I know. I had a sewing machine. I don't know what is wrong with it because I had my her mother-in-law look at it and she got it. She fixed it, and 2 weeks later, it's doing the same thing. So then I bought my daughter a sewing machine some years ago for her birthday, and I'm trying to sew on that thing, and I'm just like, I think it's me. So I keep saying I want to take a sewing class. But
that's what I did too. I took a sewing class many years ago.
Yeah, I need to take a sewing class.
Maybe you need to do that. Yeah.
I don't know if there's any out here.
In Concord has a fabric shop.
Yeah, is it the one by the mall?
By your husband's.
Oh, but I don't know if they had.
You could try and see.
I need to
check Stash Charlotte. I mean, they sell the fabrics, and I think they have classes.
Yeah. I need a class for the one before the beginner.
Oh Lord. Anyway, let's keep carrying on because we have a whole thing to talk about. So my next WIP is the Anthology Throw by Curious Handmade, Helen Stewart. One of our viewers, direct messaged me on Instagram, was like, hey, let's do this. Let's, cast on for Christmas Eve. I already had my Christmas Eve cast on, but I told her I want to do it and I will do it. It's just a matter of when, right? So anyway, I casted it on and I text her and I'm like, hey, look. I cast it on, we're just gushing over the pattern. We love it.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
She loves it. I love it. Anyway, these first two colors are just what I had in Stash. Actually, these first four colors is just what I had in Stash. And and then the rest of it, except this one that I'm pointing to, right? This green one here. But all the others are Woolberry yarn advent from 2021, and then stress knits from advent 2020. And they're 7-day kits. They're not like the 24-day kits. So that's those there. The pattern calls for 24 minis, which I think I'll have more than enough. That's okay. And then I just went through my stash and I found these that will actually come. They're all in the same wheelhouse. You can't go wrong.
You can't.
So there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm picking to put on this thing. I'm just grabbing. I'll probably use these up first, and then whatever I need, I'll just go migrate to these leftovers from various projects.
Right.
So it's a fingering weight yarn project. And her patterns, if you've ever knit Helen Stewart's pattern, she breaks it down row by row. And then when you get to a certain point, she tells you if you're at 5%, 10%, 20%, 50% into the pattern. Yeah, she does it with her socks. And then in her pattern, though, she tells you when to change colors. I don't do it because I just want to use up all my minis. Gotcha. I just want to be done with it.
Okay.
I don't want any leftovers. So I'm just doing it that way. But if you wanted it, you can stick to the pattern and that'll be fine. That'll be perfect. Because she tells you when to change it. So it's like so beginner friendly. There's a few lace details in here, yarn overs and this kind of thing. But yeah, that's what makes it interesting, right? Yeah. For the most part, it's a knit.
Yeah.
Thing. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm like, I can't. And it's a perfect blanket for the space, you know. Over here, you just throw it over you.
Yeah.
It's not too warm or whatever. So anyway.
So pretty. She's like, you should do this with me. And I'm like, yeah. So I went pulling out my little mini skeins I have to make it work. So I'm almost there. I'm almost there, so I can get started.
Yeah, get started. Size 6 needles. Feel free to join us, guys. If you have fingering stash left over, just cast it on, and then as you get more, just add to it as the year goes on, and that way, I know my leftover scraps is out of control. Honestly, it is. So I just want to use it all up, and
mine too.
So we'll talk about scrappy projects on another podcast, probably the next one. But with some ideas that we have that we want to share with you guys. But anyway, that's it. So that's what I have.
Nice. Very nice way to use up scrappies too. Yeah. So
what else?
I'm just working on my yoga winter sweater.
Okay.
I didn't get that far along, so I just showing real quick. Because it's just a straight knit in the body. Knit in the body. And it's just basically...
I like that color too.
Natural, guys. You know, I love my neutral colors. I will branch out and get other colors. I will, I promise. When I go travel in the summer, I plan to. That's one of my things I want to do. But yeah, I've showed this last 2 times. I mean, if you remember, it's by Ruke. I forgot her name. She has a yarn shop, it seems.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's in Europe somewhere. I don't exactly remember.
Neringa
Ruke. And I'm using the Plymouth Superwash Merino. And the color is, don't ask me what the color is.
Did you put it here in the notes?
Yeah.
Oh, no?
Yeah. The color is Natural Heather. And the needle size for the body, I had to go up a needle size, so it's a 10.5, and the neckline, and obviously the bottom, probably the ribbon will be a size 8, and simple, easy sweater. This kind of knitting I like to do if I'm talking to people. I don't have a problem knitting and talking. You know, I don't need to be in a quiet space, so that's where I am with this. I don't have much to show. So that's what I have.
Okay. I have a couple other projects that I wanted to talk about, but I think I'll save them for the next podcast because I haven't made any headway.
Yeah.
It's not anything substantial. Like I started some socks. So I'll show that next time. But the last project I want to show is the The Twist and Turns by Stephen West. It's from his last year, MCAL, the 2022.
Look at that.
I've talked about the yarns already, so I finished.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it again. Yeah. But anyway, I finished. Remember, I had to redo this, all of this?
Yeah. You
Sorry.
picked it up. Wow.
So I finished this and I picked up all of these and did those.
Wow. You made a lot of progress.
And on this side, it's a really wide shawl.
Yeah, it's pretty though.
So now, the last clue is you go down.
Very interesting.
So nice. I'm on the bottom edge here, working that.
Wow. The colors are beautiful.
That'll be that.
Yeah.
It's a work of art, honestly.
Yeah. Definitely.
I feel like I want to buy one of those mannequins.
Yeah.
Just to
put it on there?
Put my wraps.
Put it in your closet?
No, just put it in my office, right? And then have it as a backdrop to podcast and just have them pose with certain things.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah. So I ain't going to go too much, but I wanted to show that. I'm moving along on that.
She's almost done.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So, guys, we're going to wrap it up here, and we're going to record another vlog with talking about the knits that we don't wear too much and don't really want to wear for whatever reason. Yeah. So we'll do that separately, only so that way it's in two separate podcasts and it's not so long.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for commenting most of all.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
And we'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Probably about a couple of weeks. Anyway. So yeah, have a good one. Stay safe out there and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.